see there was a debate happening, what would happen if we got called up to fight in World War III. To be honest with you, I don't know. But what I do know is one of the lads phoned in sick today because they said the windy weather kept him up all night.
UK should have a citizen army to see off Russia. Dear God, the generation that they'd conscript now, they can't brush their teeth without a TikTok video. The idea they could actually put them as infantrymen and women, give me a break.
No, mate, no. I'm just hearing about conscription. Conscription signing up for the army. Fucking because of a war in Russia that we had nothing to do about. Absolutely nothing to do with. But you're telling me I might have to go and fight in a war. Don't come at me with it's to save your country, fighting for your country. Bollocks. Fighting for them fucking knobhead politicians to better themselves. I don't even know what the real story's all about, but they're going to go and tell you to go and fight. How about no, mate? How about I'll just stay in my trenches doing a bit of concreting? There's no point asking a stoner to go fighting. I'll eat all your fucking rations. Then I'm going to have a 15 to an hour and a half nap, and I'll come out when I'm ready. It's as simple as that. I'll probably have a joint first. Big clouds of smoke coming out the trees. I'm going to give myself away for the sniper. Right? Don't ask me. I'm not doing it.
This is a message for all the young people out there who are sick and tired of seeing ranty messages from these boomers, these gammony boomers. Don't worry, Gen X has got your back. We're not going out to war to fight for a land that these people all own. We're not going to go and fight some proxy war for oil and tell us it's for freedom. Bullshit. People are more educated than they were. That's why they're not joining the army. No one wants to go and fight in an Iraqi war, killing loads of innocent people just to protect a piece of land that they're never going to own. Young people get nothing but abuse in this country from old gammony people like this. And to be honest, they work damn sight harder than we did when we were in our 20s, and damn sight harder than the boomers did when they were in the 20s with the 1 hour lunch breaks. Young people have got it fucking hard at the minute. Lay off them, yeah? Gen X will come for you.
Nah, but on a real low, you won't catch me going to World War III. I've already been there and done that back in the Black Ops 3 days. I'm retired now. I'm putting my legs up and I'm resting. I'm just more confused how the fuck it's got this bad. They're actually at a point now where they're going to have to ask the general public to step in and you're going to have to get drafted. Now, that scares the living hell out of me. GTA 6 is out in 2025 and I need to be alive to play that game, unfortunately. So, yeah, it's one of them, isn't it, really?
Speak on behalf of all the British people and tell you right now, we ain't fighting no war. We ain't doing it. You got ex-military members that are homeless on these streets of the UK, that are sleeping rough.
Well, what an exciting morning. The head of the British Army talks about conscription. Steady line, attention! Fuck off. Are you fucking serious? Every single war that's ever happened has been made up by the same people in the same fucking clubs that they're all in, that you're not in. I implore you, if you are a young man in Britain of British descent, of British origin, do not take the white feather, because it's just murder. The white feather is the thing they used to give out to people who refused to go to war in the First World War. I was brainwashed by that bullshit when I was a kid. I joined the military when I was a kid. I thought I was serving greener country.
Hey, listen, yeah. The UK is gonna conscript us mandem into the war with Russia. Now, my opinion, I'm not going to Russia. I don't give a fuck.
Guys, real talk, I've just seen the news. So, British public could be called up to fight if a war commences with the UK. Can you imagine our British public going to war? Not a chance, mate. Sorry, you're going to be sleeping in the man barracks. Oh, I identify as a woman. I can't go in there. No, I don't identify as a male. I can't do that. I don't identify as a male or female, so I can't fight in this war. I don't want to hurt my precious snowflakes. It wouldn't work, would it? It's just not going to work. People are too much of snowflakes nowadays. They can pull a trigger. Just imagine. The corporal goes, right, boys, we're going to be going into war. I'm not a boy, I'm not having this. I'm reporting you to my lawyer. It's just not going to work, is it? No. British public, not everyone, but quite a lot of them, are a bunch of snowflakes, bunch of pansies. They won't even be able to fight their way out of a paper bag, let alone fighting the war against some foreign idiots. You know what I mean? Bang out of order.
This generation of vaping addictions and street interviews is the generation that you want to send to war. Hey, you guys are jokers. What? It would just never happen. There's no way they could force us to fight. This generation is too unserious for that, please. But you know what's crazy? They didn't even choose a country that we even stand a chance of beating. If they had said somewhere like Denmark or Belgium, a country that we could make out of sheer manpower, I mean, I wouldn't join in, but I can even understand, you know. But Russia? Russia. Do you know that I don't think there's enough money you could pay me to ever go and fight Russian people in the military. Because I will not come back alive. I'm finished. Oh, please, guys, they're just talking rubbish. There's no way they can get us to do that. What?
Yeah, I think I'll sit this one out. Because to a certain demographic, the colour of my skin don't make me British. So I can't participate. Good luck though. All these years being looked at as not British. Yeah, keep that same energy. These Russian Donnies train with bears. And you think I want to fight them? Send the EDL guys, because all them I want to do is fight.
So I've just woke up to find out the UK is like going to war or whatever, so I've created a list of reasons why I'm not going, and I'm going to share them with you. Number one, I laugh at everything. Like, if someone throws a grenade, we're going to be like laughing, crying, screaming like ick at them. Like, it's just not what I want. If I'm with my best friend, they do something funny, like, it's just not a good thing. Like, we're meant to be hiding or whatever. Second, I can't be arsed. Like, I can't be arsed, so I can't be arsed. Like, I'm not going to go if I can't be arsed. Like, I can't be arsed, so I'm not going. I can't be arsed. Third, I've suffered every single year of like school and like sixth form. Like, I'm not going to waste my like final year, my final year of sixth form. I'm not going to waste the time after that by going to the war. I've suffered enough. I'm not going. Fourth, I can't do my everything shower. Like, this is essential to my life. I wake up every single week and I'm like, oh, I can do my like, everything shower this week. I can't do that in like the war. So I'm not going to go. It's like essential to my life. So I'm not going. It's just effort. Like, I can't be bothered to get out of my bed in the morning to go to sixth form. Like, I'm not going to be getting out of the like the trenches to like go fight the war. No, it's not for me. And then finally, my skin is just started getting better. I'm not going to waste it by getting all like, the bacteria from like the trenches in it. I'm not going to ruin it. Like, it's just started getting good. I'm not going to ruin it.
A young boy in uni, me, a young boy traveling to uni, that's just outside there. Has to be war ready. Has to do Fortnite in real life. Has to do COD in real life. For what? Nah, bro, this is not my body, bro. This is not my body. Like, I will back beef, but this beef is not one that I will back. What the hell is going on? War? For what? I bet it's over some... I'm not even into politics. Someone tell me what's actually going on. But I'm not going to war for this country. I refuse to do that. I'm 19, but for this, when I'm signing up, I'll be 12 years old. I'm not going. There is no way I am going.
Britain's been called up to fight. If we went to war with Russia, let's talk about it. Right, being a former soldier, I want to have my 10 pence worth on this. So, head of the armed forces said something about, you know, young Britons needing to join the fight if we went to war with Russia. So, national service, that sort of thing. Really? I thought the head of the armed forces had a brain. Why would you even write something like this? Do we really think the younger generation, the youth of today, Gen Z or Gen Z, whatever we call them, are going to be the ones that are going to sign up and fight for the UK? Fucking hell, take your head for a wobble. Seriously, like, the younger generation, the Gen Z or whatever, the only things that I sort of hear about in the news with that generation is stuff to do with what gender they're deciding they are, you know, feelings being hurt, people diagnose themselves with disorders left, right and centre. Just never, ever going to be the type to sort of sign up and go, you know, to the armed forces. I've been there, done it, I know it's expected of you, I know you get tret. There'd be court cases left, right and centre. Like, there'd be 1,000,000 years worth of court hearings for being spoken to in a nastily way or shouted at. Never, ever going to happen. Don't get me wrong. To you young ladies and gents who are joining the armed forces, yeah, I take my hat off to you. But I think for the majority, it just would never, ever happen. Just ridiculous.
they said on the news, we are going to war. Guys, I feel like we need to focus on the terminology. Who is we? Who is we? I have no qualms. I have no beef with Putin. Who is we? When he comes and he arrives on these British shores, best believe I'm going to come up to him and be like, listen, I understand you're mad. I get it. Like, I really do get it. But I'm a citizen by default, not by blood. You ain't got no issue with me. I'm from Jamaica. Do what you need to do. When you're leaving, just drop me back. Drop me at the nearest island. I will find my way somewhere. What do you mean we have a problem? What do you mean we might get drafted? Who is we? Who is we? You know what? Since Brexit, they have been saying, get these people out their country. Now is the time to leave. Now is actually the time to leave. Guys, it's time to leave. They've been saying we need to leave. They've been saying that there's too much migration. There's too many people here anyway. It's time. All of us need to just pack up and leave. No, seriously, I feel like we actually need to talk about the audacity that they had to be like, we may have to draft our youth. Who told you to beef this man? Everybody knows this man has anger management issues. Who told you to beef him? No one. No one told you to go and poke the bear, but yet you're here talking about we need to be drafting people. Go and draft yourself. How about that? How about you go and draft yourself? But we need to go and draft our youth. Excuse me, like our youth isn't stressed enough.
Fucking hell, so it starts, guys. British men and women should be preparing themselves to be called in for war. Because the top chief of our military is basically saying that we don't have enough troops if NATO's war against Ukraine or against Putin escalates. I can tell you one thing, guys. I ain't fucking fighting for this country or this government. Rishi Fishy can fuck right off. No chance at all. But yeah, what's your thoughts, guys? This is ridiculous. Have fun trying to get people to fight the war for you guys. Jesus Christ. Ain't no chance in fucking hell. I very much doubt anyone is going to want to fight in that war. No one at all.
War? Why are we going to war? Why are we going to war? I just woke up. It's 8:51 in PM. It's 8:51 PM. I was scrolling through TikTok, people talking about we're going to war. Rishwa Sunak, whatever your name is, why do you want us to go to war? For you. For you, the same man that cut the summer holidays down, are you mad? The same guy that said that people have to stay in school an extra few years to do extra maths and science and English. Are you mad? Rishi, please go on the front lines and then we'll go. Actually, we won't go. He has picked the wrong generation to ask to go to war. The very wrong generation. You couldn't wait a few more years? Let the next generation do it. What's their names? Alphanism. I don't know what it is, but ask them. Are you going to go and ask Gen Z? What response do you expect? Because I guarantee you give one of us a sniper or a rifle, they're going to be pointing at their best friends. People are going to be pointing at their own head.
Breaking news in the UK, guys. Now, this is great news if you're a man and you don't want to sign up for the war. It's fantastic news. I've found out a way that you don't have to sign up or even get involved or have a gun. You know, we're in 2024. Yeah? It's equal rights now. We're going to send the women out to fight. As they all want to be on par with us, same wages, they believe they're the same as us. Well, ladies, get your backpacks on, get your guns ready, get your hand grenades ready. You're going instead of us. We're going to be doing the tea making 300 miles away. We're going to do all the gossiping. Us, men. While you go out there and face the music. Let us know how you get on. No more getting your nails done. No more hair extensions. No more boob jobs. You're going to have to fight this war.